How's it going, everybody? For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Green Flash Brewery's 30th Street Pale Ale. So here we have 30th Street Pale Ale by Green Flash Brewery. This is a brewery that I really enjoy. Their hoppy stuff. I haven't really tried any malty stuff from them. It's all been IPAs. This is my first time even doing something besides an IPA, but I have a feeling this is probably going to be quite similar to an IPA, and that is because it says on here an IPA on any other street. But it says it's tangy and floral. This comes in at well, where is the ABV on this? 6% alcohol by volume, which is a decent little ABV. It says it's best by July 13th of 2015, so it's very fresh. It says, paved with hops, El Dorado Cascade Warrior, celebrating San Diego's craft beer corridor. And here it says, IPA on any other street. A hop-forward and locally inspired brew, this pale ale pays homage to San Diego's craft beer corridor, 30th Street. Uniquely floral and fruity notes from El Dorado, Cascade, and Warrior hops mingle with a hint of crystal malt to build the flavors presented in our legendary American pale ale. Well bittered and dry hopped, this longtime neighborhood favorite is bold enough to suit the discerning palates of hopheads in the land of sunshine and IPA. So, hopefully it's going to be very hoppy stuff. I'm going to be drinking this out of a standard, I think they call these an English-style pint glass. So, let's get the cap off now and give this a try. Straight out, the color pours. Just a very light kind of golden orange color. I'm going to pour this straight down the center here and see what kind of head we can generate. Pretty weak head potential. It only formed up about a half finger of just slightly off-white, big bubbled head. It's not going to stick around very long, so very low head retention. The color on this is decent. It's just very lightly orange-touched gold. Just a few shades darker from what your standard domestic beer is going to look like. As far as smell goes, very nice. It's got a very clean, refreshing earthiness to it, almost like rainwater. Decent little dusting of hops. A little bit of grapefruit. And in the very background, just some of those more sweeter tropical fruits like orange, peach, and mango, but they're very, very faint. It's not like a double IPA or anything. So, it smells really good. Let's give it a taste. Solid. Super awesome session pale ale. Really oily and goes down super easy and smooth. Very soft mouthfeel. Just incredibly lightly sweet hops up front. Ends on a very decent hop bitterness at the end as well. It's not complex. It's very simple, but it does its job as a pale ale. Man, I could throw back a six-pack of this so easy. This could be a sipping beer. It's definitely got enough bitterness to it, but it's definitely a amazing, fantastic session pale ale. It's really good stuff. Definitely a shower beer and definitely a food pairing beer. But it's also good standalone, just as like a single beer. What's interesting is you get the bitterness well on into the aftertaste. Like I take a sip of it. Very sweet. Very lightly sweet, but very refreshing, smooth, crisp. And now the bitterness is coming in on the sides of the tongue. Very delayed bitterness, but that makes it very interesting and approachable, I think. So, as far as my rating goes, this is actually going to be very, very high. In representation, definitely like a 98 to a 99 out of 100. It is a perfect representation of the standard pale ale style. As far as how much I'm enjoying this, I give it 100. I love it. This is great stuff. Honestly, if this becomes something that we can get year-round, I don't know if it's a year-round brew, if we can get it here all the time where I'm from, I'm going to keep the fridge stocked with this stuff. It's really, really tasty. So that has been my review of Green Flash 30th Street Pale Ale. Hope you guys enjoyed the beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.